Dusk the Viking here. Welcome back. We're going to do another You Figure the Ghost Out episode. So, to clarify, for those who maybe don't understand this series too much, I'm not going to pull out the journal. I'm not going to point out clues. This is for you, the viewer, to do the investigation. You're going to do the ghost hunting, and you're going to try and figure out the ghost. I'm just going to nonchalantly sweep around the house, follow ghost activity, monitor ghost behavior, and then you're going to put it together and see if you can solve it by the end. In the description below, I will have a link to a journal that you can use to keep track of clues and evidence on your own. So check the description, bring that up, and yeah, let's get started. So we're, as always, on a professional map. We're in Grafton Farmhouse. This is the one without the attic. Now, in this series, I wanted to progressively get larger and larger houses, right? But I was struggling after I forgot to hit the record button. I already did one of these. I was struggling to get a pro farmhouse on the other farmhouse. And I just got tired of remaking the lobby over and over and over and over and over and over again. So we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one. Okay, so again, here's the premise of this one. You all are going to figure out the ghost. You're doing the investigating. And we do two of these. The first one, I'm going to attempt to make sure that all three clues at some point have been visible. And then on the second one, I'm really only going to strive to reveal two clues. And after that, it's going to be up to you to figure it out through behavior, which will make this second one much, much, much harder. Now, I feel like I heard footsteps in here. Can you give me a sign? Yeah, this place is so creaky. It's hard to tell, right? It's hard to tell. So maybe what I heard was up here. So let's get on up. Can you give me a sign? There is our chicken bone. I'm just going to grab it to grab it. I mean, typically you should photograph those, but that's not what this run is about, so I'm just going to pick it up. Pick it up for a little free money. Alright, EMF sweep is not bringing up anything yet. No behavior. Can you give me a sign? Now, they say you can throw down the voodoo doll and it will run toward the ghost, but, ooh, did that move? No. But I've played with them and it doesn't appear to be the case. They just seem to kind of move in random directions. They are creepy, though. Can you do something? I'm gonna go ahead and close these up. This house is so creaky. Like, I swear I'm hearing something over here. absolutely heard something. Can you give me a sign? If you look up when you throw that, it'll always land face up. There's a fun little tip for you. I feel like footstep activity is down here somewhere, so why don't we go ahead and get some cameras set up to see if we can get some behavior. We need to check sanity and stuff like that. We've spent 90% of our time inside in the light. 84%. Get these loaded up here. Now these are kind of a pain to ferry back and forth on the tripod. Normally I don't load stuff up here on the porch because I'm too lazy. Really? But in this case, because you have to carry them one at a time, I am actually going to go ahead and do that. Because we're still trying to locate this room, right? I already have a guess at what I think it is, based on a few things, but yeah. I'm not going to say anything. It's very early, too. Like, I just have... Ooh. Lights are all off. It's just a hunch. Let's go look and see where the breaker is. We did not have a lot of lights on. So unless it decided to flip a whole lot of lights on all at once simultaneously to blow the breaker, it actually went back to the breaker, didn't it? Sanity's at 85. What do I have here? Oh, I've got this thing. Let's just go ahead and throw this on the floor in the one room. We might as well check, like it's going to be dark, so. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you male or female? Where are you? Check all our doors. Whoop. Just in case what it did was flipping on all the lights, we'll just do this. And do I need that up there? No. We'll just kind of sweep our windows here. Let's go check the kitchen. Where are you? How old are you? I'm going to keep it off because the noise can be a little bit distracting. Whoops, this is actually in a good spot. Oh, I'm pretty sure I just heard a door. pop one here. I don't like the angle on this one. I'm definitely... So it's on that breaker box. It is relentlessly onto that breaker box. What's that sanity at? 73. Let's watch some cameras here and see if we can get any kind of evidence of movement. See what we got here. Now this early on with this this little evidence to go by, man, this thing is being difficult, right? Now I thought I heard footsteps in here, and maybe it's turning lights on upstairs and I'm not noticing, and it's blowing the breaker that way. Just not seeing anything. No doors, no cans moving. Back into the kitchen. I don't know if that door moved. I don't know if I remember that door being wide open like that. Everything else is pretty much untouched. We have to get cameras upstairs after all, I suppose. This is proving to be pretty difficult. Really difficult. Just making sure there's nothing sitting in the window staring at me. You may ask, is that really a thing? Once. It happened to me once. Alright. I didn't leave that door open. So I think what's happening is it's overloading the breaker by turning a bunch of lights on. I don't think it's actually coming down here. Maybe I left that door open, but I feel pretty certain that I did not. So up we go. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this light down here too. I'm trying to keep these lights on. Yeah, the lights came on in this room. It was the one, it was blowing the breaker. Sweep for, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna sweep with the black light here. I'm trying to, like, not say anything too much here. Let's go ahead and chuck that. It's easy to just start rattling things off, and the next thing I know, I'm giving away clues or evidence, right? Get the two cameras. People have different methods on the cameras, I've noticed. I prefer facing the cameras at each other. But whatever's working for you, right? This works for me pretty well. Can you give me a sign? Here we go. Oh, hey there. Was that the sign? That was the sign. That was the EMF is broken. I didn't get an EMF off that. Oof. Oof. I didn't get an EMF off that. That should have been... A manifestation will always give you a 4 on the EMF. Where are you? How old are you? Okay, well... Woo! That'll always, jumpstart your heart. Let me get the lights off. Let's go ahead and get on the, I'm gonna grab this. Woof. Ooh, okay. I didn't expect it to do that. I didn't expect it to just be like, I've got an axe and a nice suit. So I'm missing writing. At least we know for sure it's that room, right? We know for sure it's that room. What am I doing here? I'm looking at the monitors here. Check the other one. Oh, that's weird. Okay, there we go. Alright. So, voice box, spirit box, voice box. Let's check sanity. 50. It's been a minute since I've checked sanity, and we've done a few runs all the way back here. So that was a lot of dark. That's also some pretty low sanity. Yeah, there's all the lights going on. That's what was flipping the breaker before. %. How old are you? How old are you? Where are you? It's gonna put the lights on in there. I think it might be time to get some crucify. It saw me. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Let's go check sanity again really quick. See ya! Oh! Oh! Can't be stomping. 40. Alright, well, we aren't going to do the crucifixes, I guess. I didn't bring any. That's fine. We'll smudge it, look for a few pieces of evidence. It already murdered the power again. Alright, that's over. I didn't even get up there. Now we had this smudge stick burning, so while the hunt started, it didn't come after me because I had the smudge stick going. I'm pretty sure that blinds it. At least the person holding the stick. Can I turn this on? No, it just blew the breaker. Alright, so I planned on this one being the one where we'd look for 3 clues, but things have escalated rather quickly. Now we're in chain hunt territory. It's getting a little crazy, and I can't even get up to the room even with a smudge stick. We're now down to 27 from whatever we were at before. Alright, so yeah, I think we have to probably call it here, but I will point out one thing. I'm going to point out one thing. The EMF tool was definitely not working. This one's pretty limited. Let's go here. Alright, get your guess here, and now I'm going to talk about what I think my guess is and the clues that we had. So there was only one definitive clue, and that was the ghost orb. You all probably saw it. It was the most blatant ghost orb ever, right? Like, it was practically posing for the camera. But that was the only thing we got. The EMF tool was broke, so we couldn't get EMF. I couldn't get back up there to check the book for ghostwriting. We swept pretty hard for fingerprints, didn't get any. We could probably rule fingerprints out, though, because it got pretty handsy and pretty active there toward the end. And I felt like we would have seen fingerprints there at the end, but hard to say, so they're not completely off the table. Sometimes the fingerprints can be finicky if you're having something's difficult. We're not using a thermometer, so we don't know if our temps were ramping down, so we don't have any idea. I didn't see freezing breath in there, so we don't have that. Like, we literally only have that ghost orb, but what we do have is a bunch of behavior. One, once it started manifesting, it did look like the sanity started to shred pretty heavy, right? And it was really slow to ramp up and seemed to kind of stick to its own area a little bit while it was ramping up, and then it ramped up really hard. To me, that says phantom, right? Now, it also did like to play with the lights, and it did start to get more active when I got up there and started prodding around in this room a little bit, so that also says Jinn. So I think Jinn or Phantom are both pretty good guesses. I think I'm probably going to go with Shy Jin, and I think I'm going to blame the sanity on just being in the dark a whole lot for the whole second half of the run. We were constantly in the dark once it just relentlessly killed the lights. I think of Phantom, because it did show itself, I think with the Phantom I might have been... like, 'cause it'll burst shred. It shows up, you see it, and it'll burst shred your sanity, right? Still, I think I'm going to go with Shy Jin, but it could be a Phantom. But we only had one clue to work off of, so who really knows, right? Let's go take a look and see what we got here. It was a shade, just kind of a standard shade, so it was definitely the dark. You know, I was right about the dark. It was not a Phantom shredding the sanity there. It was just a really shy shade, which are typically shy, but not always against a solo player, because you're always alone, and when you're alone, shades aren't as shy. But this one was, but it loved to play with the lights, and almost exclusively just lights. Alright, well, let's get the next one in, huh? Shall we? Maybe this one will go a little bit smoother. Alright, round 2. Let's see if this goes any better. I decided to bring a parabolic mic this round so that we could hone in a little bit faster on potential stuff here. And hopefully we have our EMF tool work this time. That threw a pretty huge wrench in the works in the last one, didn't it? Really limited our ability to figure things out. And that's why I'm doing parabolic mic. I just kind of want to like zero in a little bit quicker so we have more time to actually investigate, right? Can you give me a sign? Aha. Back here? It's either back here or it's directly above me. I think it's 1.5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's above. Whoa, but it sounded like it was out here. No, wait a second. Nah, it's not out here. Whew. I think we're fine to ditch that. Let's go ahead and kill this over here too. This one's gonna be a lot better. Woof, what was that? I don't know. Alright, looking around for anything out of place. At this point, I don't know if I trust EMF. The game I forgot to record. The EMF was bugged out the last round. It was bugged out. This is the room I suspect the most. I don't know where the ball starts. I'm not seeing anything out of place here. It sounded like it was above my head, and the parabolic mic sure made it seem like it was up here, but... Now I heard something. Let's go reinvestigate downstairs, shall we? So while I was pointing straight up, it does seem like... Oh, hey, I think I found it. I think I know where it is. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, test it here. There we go. EMF's working this game. The audio is different on it. You guys, I'm on the beta branch right now. Well, so I'm going to guess, pointing up, this thing still broadcasts like a 180 kind of thing, like a sound sensor, and it was just right there, right? Well, that kind of narrows the search down. That narrows the search down. I don't think we really needed the parabolic mic for that, obviously. That was, pretty intense, to say the least. I'm gonna put this right here. Let's go get some cameras. Let's check our sanity. That should have been the first thing we checked. Oh. Hello, sanity, my old friend. We got a really good look at it. I'm going to go ahead and put both books in. I'm going to get one more in the living room, or the kitchen part. Damn it, Jim. We'll come back for that. Come back for that. I should go up there and turn that light off, but don't need to right now. And over here, out we go. We'll get our black light back and another camera, or let's get a spirit box. Let's go and get a spirit box. This thing is really active, and I feel like it's going to talk on the spirit box pretty quick. If it's going to be something that does that, right? Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you male or female? Now, well, I gotta turn these lights back off. Derp. Is this thing just like mad roaming? I absolutely heard doors upstairs. Absolutely heard doors upstairs. So the parabolic mic was not wrong. This thing is all over the place then. Whew. Alright. Is that the, that looks like the bone out there, huh? I'm gonna go grab a picture of it just for the quick XP and money. Interesting. Our EMF is working this round. That's a bonus. That is a bonus. We had EMF 4, for anybody keeping track. Let's go take a look at all the noise we heard up here. Because there was noise up here. Not seeing anything out of place. This all seems untouched back here. I don't really feel like I heard anything back here. Let's get another camera up. Might move our books as well. The oppressive air in there. Alright, so this one's going to be a challenge too. I didn't EMF sweep. I should have EMF sweeped. Fail! Let's do that really quick. So is a mannequin in that room? I absolutely do not recall there being a mannequin in the little boy's room. I don't feel like that was there. This is weird. Two ghost types are coming to mind right now. And maybe that mannequin was always there and I just never really noticed it. But I'm pretty sure there was not a mannequin in the little boy's room. Check sanity. We'll have to do a spirit box sweep upstairs. That was so weird that it got in my face when I tried to leave the house earlier, right? Bizarre. Seems like when I'm on my way downstairs is when it just really flips out, huh? Let's see what we've got. Now this hallway view is really just meant to see the whole hallway and into that bathroom. I'm really looking for like doors or movement or something like that. I don't really expect to see orbs out here or anything like that. We're just looking for contextuals. But I'm going to go off on a limb here. I'm going to go out on a limb. And say that mannequin wasn't there before. Maybe I'm just being nervous. Maybe I'm just being nervous. I kind of want this porch light on. I don't know why. It's unnerving? Maybe? Yes? It's so much more inviting. Okay. What? That was downstairs. That was downstairs. That was like a full open and close on a doorway. I don't even know what these things are. I honestly can't tell where these sounds are coming from at this point. When I'm upstairs, they sound like they're downstairs. When I'm downstairs, they sound like they're upstairs. Okay. So, it's really hard to say. I mean... Let's just see. Where are you? Oh, I saw it move. Finally. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Catch. Paint cans all over the place. Okay, check our windows. One more light on. I'm going to turn this light off. Let me go check my sanity really quick. Oh. We're unprofessional, so it's not too crazy. Alright, let's check. Okay, there's one in the hallway. Kitchen. Down there. Let's get a book in there. And we'll throw an EMF in there and see what happens. Now, I'm pretty sure that was the breaker blue. We're at 60 sanity, so I'm going to go ahead. I've got the crucifixes down. What do we have here? Okay, so book and camera. Perfect. Now we can see the book from the camera. That'll be the last thing we check. There was the bone. I'm just going to snag it. Bone sample. Let's get an EMF reader in there. God, it was going to town in here, man. We did get a hit off the EMF earlier, and we did get that 4. Alright, I'll go ahead and kill the light in here. And let's go watch that camera for a little bit, shall we? And then we'll pack it up and we'll head in. Just want to see how much stuff. Is it? Wait. Hey, you can even kind of see the EMF light up. Nice. We got a good view of the book. We got a good view of the EMF. It looks like, it's hard to say on here, but and this might be harder for you to see, so I'm just gonna say that's like 3. It was really all over the place, or it sounded like it was. That could have just been the audio. I don't know. I never saw anything upstairs disturbed. So it could have just been that the audio was kind of throwing me a little bit, and where I thought I was hearing things was not where I was hearing things. Hard to say. But anyway, let's wrap it up. And we had all 3 clues on this one. If you spotted them all, they were all 3 in there. We had ourselves a wraith. Now, did the wraith actually go upstairs and make noise? The wraith is capable of flight, but we were hearing what sounded like footsteps here and there, so it is possible that the wraith went up and came back down. I don't know if they go through floors, but they do go through walls, and they can fly, so it's very possible it just went up and was messing with things, or it was the audio. I don't know. But one of the giveaways for Wraith, or this is something that I've personally noticed, and maybe this isn't true, but it sure seems to be a consistent sign of Wraith. They are active real early. Right off the bat, they mess around with stuff, and then they kind of go dormant. They're one of the only ghosts that has this weird, like, initially high and then ramp down, and then they ramp back up. And when they ramp back up is when they start to get dangerous. Later. Also, don't forget one last thing. If you get a chance, join the Discord, join the Twitter, of course, like the videos. That helps out a whole lot. Thank you so much. But anyway, there we go. Hope you all enjoyed the video. We'll catch you later, and we'll see you in the next one. Alien!